Hey there, it's Tim Whitehead here again, founder of the Profitable Resume Writer and Whitehead Global. Really excited to talk to you today. I want to talk to you about how to make money as a resume writer, how you can price your packages to sell as a resume writer. And, no matter if you are an aspiring resume writer or a seasoned resume writer, I think there's some things to learn as you begin to grow as a resume writer. Because listen, I've been doing this for a while now, almost a decade. And I'm here to tell you that it's a journey. Nothing is never the same. Each year is slightly different. So if you haven't already, before we get into this video, like and subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell if you are interested and thinking about becoming a professional resume writer, or you may be a seasoned resume writer. You want to grow your business, make more money, and create more freedom for yourself. Really appreciate it. And also, if you want to learn my strategies from A to Z to start your very own resume writing business, I have my course in the description box where you can learn more. The Profitable Resume Writer, a $500 a day resume writing system. So if you're interested in that, you can check it out in the description box below. All right, so let's get into this video. So I really want to, I'm dropping my pens and all of that good stuff. I really want to talk to you about making money, okay? And how the resume writing business can be really lucrative. I think, for me, I want to start by sharing a story when I first got started, all right? When I first got started as a resume writer, literally, I didn't know what I was doing. I literally was on Facebook one day and shared a testimonial of somebody I did a resume for, landed a job. Now, mind you, at this time, I wasn't writing resumes as, for a profession. I was actually just helping people. I'll write a resume for somebody just because I knew how to write a resume and just helping. And so I shared a testimonial on Facebook of a person landing a job, pay increase, all of that good stuff on Facebook. And then before you know it, I had about 4 people in my inbox asking me, can I write their resume as well? And I did that. And then the next day I had more people asking me, can I write their resume? And I said, whoa, okay, I may be on to something here. And literally the rest is history. I started writing resumes, and from a price standpoint, I started really low. I started at like $75 a resume, okay? Now, I would not recommend you starting that low, all right? You can literally start at $200, $300 writing a resume with no experience. And that's kind of, if you kind of like not fully confident in yourself and you're thinking like, would it be a great price point? I'd say just start at $200 or $300. Just start there. And then go up from there, okay? Now, you can do like little promotions and things of that nature where you can just charge $150, right? Just charge $150 and they sell like hotcakes in that range, okay? So, and I think that's important to talk about. Let's talk about ranges real quick, all right? Because there are different ranges in this business and it attracts different people, all right? So let's start here. You have the $75 to $125. Some people will argue and say, okay, $50 to $125 range. I would never tell you to charge $50 to do a resume, okay? Your time will be worth more than that in the craftsmanship that it takes to create a resume. And also, if your price points are too low, you attract bad clients. I hate to say it, okay? Sometimes you charge low because you want to help people and you want to be affordable to help as many people as you can. But listen, I'm here to tell you, if you want to attract bad clients that can be potential headaches, charge low rates, okay? You don't want to do that. You don't want to deal with that, okay? So I say leave $50 a resume alone. So the first tier you got is the $75 to $125 tier. Now, in this tier, your resumes are going to sell like hotcakes, okay? You're going to get a lot of people interested. You're going to close, okay? But again, that's the pro. The con is you still are going to potentially attract a lot of bad clients, okay? And when I say bad clients, I'm talking about clients who want to pay $100, right? But they want $1,000 resume, and they want you to put all that time and energy into making their resume perfect, okay? And sometimes it's just not worth it. I'm here to tell you, for me, it's not worth it, all right? Then the other tier you have is, let's say, $125 to, let's say, $175, okay? Again, this is still a very low tier, but in my experience, you still attract pretty good people, okay? You attract really good people, but people that may have a little, bad luck financially, or they may be working entry level and they just don't have the money. So that, 100 and let's say 50 to 175 range is pretty good for those people. And it put money in your pocket. And again, this bracket sells like hotcakes as well, okay? It sells like hotcakes as well. All right, so let's move up here. And this is the range that I recommend you starting off at, okay? $200 to $500 is a great starter range. And you may be thinking, what, $200 to $500 to start off? And honestly, you can actually start with more than that. But what I would recommend, start at $200 to $500, because generally speaking, let's use this as an example. Let's say you start selling at 200. You can get 3 clients in a week. 2, 4, 6, $600 in a week, just starting off. You can set a goal, which I love goal setting. You can say, well, I want to get 5 clients each week, at $200. That's $1,000 a week, But let's say if you want to move up to $500, right? You want to charge $500 for your resume services, which, by the way, you can sell this easy, okay? It's not a big difference, okay? Because the type of people who use resume writers are typically people who are very busy people. They have very important jobs. They make good money. So don't be afraid about the $500. As a matter of fact, in a minute, we're about to talk about charging $2,000, $3,000, okay? So again, let's say you charging $500 and you say you want, 5 clients in a week. Secure 5 clients in a week. You can do it. $5, $10, $15, $20, $2,500 in a week. That's how you can begin to make $500 a day. Okay. Don't think about the money. You want to think about the value that you can add. You want to try to get those results and outcomes and those testimonials rolling in, because the more testimonials you have integrated into your marketing strategy, the more value that you have in your business and the more perceived value that your potential clients will see. And they'll say, okay, this person just helped somebody land a $25,000 pay increase. They're worth $500, right? It's a no-brainer. And that's what you want to be seen as, a no-brainer person to work with. If I just helped the client land a $300,000 job and I'm charging, let's just say, $1,000 for my resume services, it's a no-brainer for somebody to invest $1,000, into me. And they may be only making, let's just say, 100,000, and they want to get to 150,000. No brainer, right? So that's how you want to think about this. So, $200 to $500 will be my suggested range that you focus on, based on your confidence level and your intuition. I always say, follow your intuition. Don't follow your fears. Follow your intuition. Okay. And then the next tier you got is, let's say, from $500 to $1,000. Okay. And based on my experience, what I've seen is those who kind of charge in this range, and this kind of where I'm at right now, because of the way the economy is, I have a package that's $997. The $997 package may not sell as fast as the $200 package, okay, or the $500 package. But what it does is allow you to have time, give you the time to work, and you don't have to do as many resume orders, because if you get one order. You may get one order in, let's just say for the sake of argument, one order in 2 weeks. Okay, cool. But to me, you have more leeway and time to work and have more freedom in your life opposed to having five $200 resumes you have to do, and you put just about the same amount of time into it. Okay. And that's literally, and you have to think about it that way. The time it takes you to usually do a resume, at least for me, it usually takes about 3 to 4 hours. If I was to work all the way through, I don't work all the way through. I take my time and I kind of break things up, and I'll make another video about that later on. But, if you're doing a resume that's $997, one resume that's $997, basically $1,000 opposed to 5 resumes is $200. You'll close faster sales. You'll close sales faster at 200. Okay, that's just a fact. Okay, but you won't have as much workload if you only close that one sale. So it depends on kind of what you want to do. And usually the people that's going to pay $997 are not going to be headaches. They're going to let you do your work. They're not going to be micromanaging. They're not going to be bossy. They're not going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not going to be indecisive about what they want. Okay. They're easier to work with. Now, the other bracket, and I'm just going to kind of bunch this up together, is you got the $1,000 to about $3,000 range. And then you have the $3,000 range to about the $5,000 range. And then you got the $5,000 to $10,000 range. Yeah, it goes up. It goes up. When you start getting into the thousands or the 4 figures, this is where you start working with executives, senior level executives, senior leaders, people who are making multi 6 figures, or high 6 figures. Really high tier, really important people in what they do and what they're trying to do. And these people are looking for premium services. They want premium services. And this is where you can really make a name for yourself if you niche down and start focusing on maybe executives. You may be an executive resume writer. You may be a person that's focusing on branding, luxury branding. You can use that terminology to really attract people who want to focus on their career brand. That's something I do, right? And, you can really have a lot of freedom in your life and make really good money, making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a client. Think about it. You do 5, let me see, I'm not a math guy, but let's say if you're charging $5,000 for a resume package, how many clients would you need to get to $100,000 a year, right? That's at what, 20 clients, only 20 clients? Think about that. When I started my business, I shot up to like 800 clients. My first year and a half, 800 clients. Now my price is set where I don't want to deal with that many clients. My sweet spot is about 125 clients a year, maybe 150 tops. That's kind of where I want to stay. And I do a lot of coaching and consulting and, business coaching, what I'm, doing now, and just helping educate people and helping people become resume writers. That's what I'm doing more now. However, becoming a resume writer, professional resume writer, whatever you want to call yourself, is a very lucrative business. And your pricing is what you want it to be, okay? The key is your marketing. Who are you going to, who do you want to reach? What kind of money do you want to make? What kind of experience you want to have with the client, okay? All of those things are important. I'm going to have future videos on this. And again, I also strongly recommend you go into the description box and learning more about my online course, because I'm going to teach you how to price your services, what type of people you want to reach. I got a whole module dedicated to your target client, the type of client you may want to reach, may want to work with. So if you're kind of like, I don't know what my ideal client even look like, that's fine. It's on the online course. You may be like, man, I don't know how I should price my packages. Don't worry, that's on the course. I'm going to show you how to package it. I'm going to show you what to do, how to position yourself, with getting started. And that course, my course, is totally designed to help you get started making money as fast as possible. And literally, for me, I started making money within 24 or 48 hours. Okay, when I started, and I didn't have no course. I just had prayer, faith, and a hunch that this is something I need to do. And literally, it was the best decision I ever made. And literally, you can start making money as fast as I did. You can, but it's all about the effort that you put into it. So again, if you're interested in getting into that online course, The Profitable Resume Writer, the link is down in the description box to learn more and to enroll in that course. And you will also have me there to be able to kind of help guide you along the way to where, I'm going to open up a time to be able to really kind of help answer any kind of questions, things of that nature as it relates to growing your business. All right, with that being said, again, do me a solid, hit that like button if you got value out of this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out the Profitable Resume Writer online course. Until next time, you guys be great. Have a good day.